Good. Then you can do the other side. So left neck, not on the throat. And then think bra strap line over your left shoulder. So I've got to slide the roller down the wall until like I can kind of rest my head on the wall. And then I put all the weight in the right foot. So you're sort of pressing down. And once you get that, you can kind of roll forward and back, and it's sort of like a shoulder massage. Yes, looks like everyone's got it. Now when you're done with that, we're going to do some stretches. So you'll just put your roller at your mat and come back to the wall. Put your right hand on the wall, straighten the arm, put your left hand on your chest, on your heart, and I want you to weight down your chest. So like you're pointing your nipples at your toes, and let the back of your rib cage sort of go back and open up behind you a little bit. And you'll notice that you probably feel all hunched over. And that's true because we're working on this relationship between your ribs and your head. So now back your chin up so it is right on top of your sternum. And that's what we're working on, is this relationship. And there's all these tight muscles holding it there. So let's stretch them. Bring your left ear towards your shoulder. You should feel a stretch on the right side of your neck, right shoulder. And just breathe. Try to breathe into your back. And sink down your front when you exhale. Stay there, just circle the right shoulder blade on your back. Bring your head up and take your left arm over your head. Side bend for the wall. Keep both shoulders away from your ears. Rotate forward and back. So it's like you're bringing your right armpit towards the floor and then right armpit towards the ceiling as you rotate. Good. Good. Come up. Bring left arm by side. Grab left foot with hand. Quad stretch. Just tuck down your tail. Second side. Turn around with your left hand on the wall. Right hand on your chest. Just weight down your chest. So like you're pointing your nipples at the floor, opening up the back of your rib cage. Now, you'll feel like your head is all forward. So back up your chin. So you want the chin in and the ribs in. You want both of those. Okay. Bring right ear toward shoulder. Circle the left shoulder blade back and down. Good. Bring your head upright. Right arm over your head. Side bend for the wall. Keep both shoulders down. Rotate forward and backwards. So like your armpits go into the sky, your armpits go into the floor. Hi, Anne. Okay, come up. Bring the right arm by side. Grab right foot. Tuck down for a quad stretch. Great job. Okay, let go of your foot and we're gonna do some retraining on the wall. So put your back on the wall, head, ribs, sacrum. I want you to feel your head, bra line area, sacrum area on the wall. But you'll have to step your feet away from the wall because otherwise you'll be like straining to be there. So step your feet away and lean on the wall with your weight. Very good. Okay, hold the sides of your ribs with your hands, eyes closed. I want you to breathe and feel the ribs move into your hands, move on the wall, and then exhale, draw the ribs down and in. Good. So these are your intercostals and your diaphragm doing this. And these joints and these muscles tend to sort of freeze up. And then the way you breathe is by hoisting from your neck and your shoulders. And that creates neck and shoulder tension. So we just rolled out your neck and shoulders. We stretched it out. Now we're trying to get the ribs to do their job and move like they're supposed to. Very good. Now you're going to reach your arms out to either side, palms facing up. Now, arms only as high as you don't get neck and shoulder tension. So find your sweet spot. Lower your arms until you're like, okay, my arms are here and I'm not tensing my upper shoulders to do it. Okay? You're going to pulse your shoulders down the wall 10 times. Find the armpits, find the muscles on your back. Now keep your shoulders down on number 10. Nod yes by rubbing your head on the wall. Now pulse your shoulders down your back 10 times. Keep your shoulders down, nod no, rubbing your head on the wall. Now, last 10, shoulders down 10 times. Keep your shoulders down and do ear to shoulder, back and forth, moving your head along the wall. Wonderful. Rest your arms down by your sides. Circle the shoulder blades back to the wall and down the wall. Really good work. Okay, come to your mat, and I didn't tell you what other props to get. So we need Franklin balls, Gertie ball, hand weights, and we're going to use the roller again. So we're doing some Franklin balls on the feet right away. Now, it's a great idea to have something to hold on to. It could be a wall, furniture, or an upright roller, whatever, so that you don't fall when we're doing this stuff. It is a balance challenge. So stand on your right foot and find your Pilates posture. So your tailbone is down, your hips are level, your weight is in your heel. Weight is definitely in your heel. That's how it becomes a good Pilates workout. Chin and ribs in good alignment. Now put your left foot on one of the balls and start rolling down the length of the foot. Toes on the floor, heel on the ball. Press down into your heel and swivel the heel side to side. Heel on the floor, front of the foot on the ball. Pivot on your heel bone and pronate, supinate. Yes. Great. Now the big balance challenge is to step on that ball 10 times. So just put all of your weight on the ball. Ideally, you would hover on the ball. It would be kind of centered under your arch. Great. Now, bring the left toes back. We're doing toe pulls. Top of the toes on the floor. Yep, good, Sarah. Bend and straighten your standing knee, pressing the top of the foot into the ground. You don't want to be standing on the ball at the same time, Margaret. It's just the foot you were just rolling, which I think was your left one. You should be, yeah. Great. Okay, now you're going to stand on your left side. Tuck your tailbone down, weight in the heels, chin, sternum, and put your right foot on the other ball, and we will roll down the length of the foot. So the workout is on your standing side. Try not to let it be disrupted. Great. Toes on the floor, heel on the ball. Press down into your heel and swivel side to side. Heel on the floor, front of the foot on the ball, and pronate supinate. Try to let your toes relax. If you're curling them a lot, you won't get all the good mobilization of your joints. So just toes are hanging out. Good. Now ball centered under your arch. and step onto it 10 times. Great. Now bring the right foot back for toe pulls, top of the toes on the floor. And you're trying to press the top of your right foot into the ground. Good. Okay, now come to the back end of your mat and stand hips distance. We're going to do a little spine dance variation. So I love being able to see you. When I can give you feedback. So if you want that, help me see you better. Okay, so hips distance, parallel feet. Pretend like there's a big ball in front of you and you're going to drape over it. I want you to bend your knees. So think of your whole spine draping over the ball. It's like an imaginary thing. Couldn't literally do it because your legs would be in the way. Okay, good. Now stand all the way up, press your arms back, look up, open all of your joints. So you're extending all of your joints, and then you're flexing all of your joints, draping over again. Drape, drape, drape. Good. Repeat. Straighten your knees, open your hips, press your arms back. So you want to think of pressing your arms back like door frame arms, like past, not overhead like that. Think just pressing them backwards. Yeah, anything like that. Doesn't have to be overhead. And then you drape over the ball, hang over it, bend your knees. Yeah, and then you extend everything. Good. One more, make it a good one. Yes. And then come upright and let your arms hang by sides. We're doing side bending. So side bend to the right. Take the left arm overhead as you go. And then return. Left side. You can always widen your stance if you need to. Nice. Finish your set. Okay, come up. And now reach your arms straight out to either side, palms facing forward. So you're going to reach back with your right hand, reach forward with your left. Look back to your back hand, and then switch. Now tether your belly button to something so it doesn't get to change. It doesn't get to rotate. It's everything above your belly button. Great. Finish your set. Rest your arms down by your sides. Now step your feet to the width of your mat and put your hands on your hips. Pretend like there's a big circle around you and you're going to trace the diameter with your hips. All the way around. Exactly. Really nice. Now I want you to notice where in this circle is difficult for you, or you don't feel stable, or you don't feel clear. And spend a little extra time over there. Maybe just go back and forth, right where you don't feel confident, wherever that is. Good, and then we'll reverse. So you'll go the whole circle in the other way. Notice where you don't feel confident. And then go there and go back and forth a few times. Yeah, good job. And then come upright, step your feet hips distance again. And we're gonna roll down into forward fold. So if you need to point your camera back down again, so I'll see you later, go ahead. Get your mat in this shot. And then roll down into a forward fold. Once you can touch the ground, let your head be nice and heavy. Dangle it, yes. Shake it, no. And just let it hang and alternate bending one knee at a time. And walk your hands forward into a downward facing dog stretch. Reach your hips back and start pedaling your heels down to the floor. So this is a nice deep calf stretch, hopefully. Calves and ankles. Now reach both heels equally. We're going to work on the shoulders now. So push the ground away, shrugging shoulders to your ears. And then slide shoulders towards your back. Now try not to tense the back of your neck too much. Let your chin relax. Yeah. Keep your shoulders down towards your butt. Chin towards your chest. And then head back behind your arms. Repeat. Head right in between your arms. Look like you're trying to look at your right armpit. And then your left armpit. Back and forth. Okay, straight head. We're doing overhead push-ups. So whatever you can do, but I want you to aim the crown of your head towards the space between your thumbs. Crown of your head, yeah. You might go 1 inch, 1 centimeter, that's okay. But it's not chest to floor, Margaret, it's crown of head towards the floor. So it's like a diagonal overhead thing. Yeah, like a handstand push-up almost. All right, when you're done, good job, everybody, really good job. Come on down and just rest in child's pose for 1 or 2 breaths. That was a lot of upper body work you just did for a while. Thank you so much. Okay, once you're ready, we're going to roll the legs. So put the roller under the front of your thighs. Okay, this is still your warm-up. You are still warming up. So keep your shoulders down, tone your abs in. So the biggest thing I tend to see is people stick out their ribs right now and they arch their low back a lot. So think of this as like, okay, I'm placing my ribs in the right place. Tuck your ribs in, just like we did at the beginning. Yes, Margaret, very good. Think of it as a rib workout. And then soften your thighs so much that the roller makes it to your bones. Pivot your body 1 inch to the right. Keep going. And then pivot your body 1 inch to the left. Keep going. Come completely onto the right side only and go to where you know you need this. So we all kind of know where we're tight on the IT band. So go there and just dial it in, up and down, roll front to back, or bend and straighten the knee. Okay, let's do the other side. Very, very good. Okay, come off the roller and let's go to hands and knees. We're going to do a little arm work in hands and knees. If you're feeling like it, add your weights. But you really don't need them to get a good workout without it, okay? So hands and knees, if you want to use your weights, grab them now, and you can kind of fist the floor with the weight in your hand and start circling the shoulder blades back and down. You can change your mind and ditch your weights at any time if you're using them. Okay, keep your shoulders down. Remember the rib position. So tuck in your ribs, but open your sit bones and keep your head in line with your sacrum, okay? Now you're gonna hug your belly in and bring your right weight all the way back. So you extend your arm behind you without turning anything or changing your spine. Put the weight down and do the other side. Extend your left arm behind you with the weight in hand and then put it down. So back and forth. I like to bend my elbow back and then straighten the arm all the way behind me and then set it down. You can do it as you wish. So this is working a lot of things. You're working your abdominals, your core, the posture muscles that keep you out of forward head posture. You're working your serratus anterior and your triceps. So you're doing a lot right now. So if it feels hard, that makes sense. Okay, now whatever side you're on, you're gonna straighten that arm behind you and stay there. And then do micro straightening. So tiny little super straightens, like a hyperextension of the elbow, do 10. Keep good on your standing side, keep the shoulder down, keep good posture, and then do 10 on the second side. Micro straightening. Keep your right shoulder down, both shoulders down, I mean. Ooh, that's a lot. Really good. Okay, so set your weights to the side and grab your Gertie ball. Put it under your belly, so right low belly, right above pubic bone.
One question is, should it be inflated or not inflated?
Whatever it is, we'll do. So lay your forehead on your hands. Now, if you have a full bladder, you're gonna kind of hate me right now. And I'm sorry if you do. But just try to take a couple deep breaths into your back and allow the ball to make some space in here. Now, you all know your body way better than me, so if anything feels bad to you, please don't push through it just because I'm asking you to do it. All right, now engage your butt muscles. So right butt muscle, left butt muscle, back and forth. Now, when you engage your butt muscles, see if you can kind of lift your leg away from the floor at all. Back and forth. Very nice. Good, now just rest your legs. And again, breathing into the ball. Now see if you can take the ball up a little higher. Now everybody is different. So if this is not right for you, please don't do it. And then just rest over the ball, breathing into your back. If it's good for you, do the butt squeezes, leg lift. We're just kind of energizing the back of your legs. And then just rest, breathing into your back again. Good. Now scoot the ball under your sternum. So your sternum is between your boobs. I don't want it on the bottom of the sternum, the xiphoid process. So really kind of upper chest. And then goalpost arms on the floor, rest your forehead on the floor. So my intent here is not to create forward head posture, but to create a kyphotic curve, an upper back curvature. So think of rounding your rib cage over the ball. Okay? Now inhale behind your heart. Exhale, be heavy on your ball a few times. So we tend to lose this ability. A lot of people, some people are the opposite. The front of their rib cage sort of collapses. But a lot of us stick our ribs out and then this gets all flattened. So it's a skill to be able to breathe into the back ribs. And then what we're going to do is extend and flex them. So you'll breathe into the back ribs. Then you'll press your sternum into the ball and extend them. So you're going to lift your face away from the floor, work your upper back muscles. So your hands shouldn't be under your head. They should be in goalpost. Yeah. And then round over the ball. It's like an ab curl in reverse. Round, yes, Estelle, until your forehead touches the ground. Nice. And then do it again. Press your sternum into the ball so we extend. Good, Margaret. And then round your upper back like an ab curl. Yes. So a lot of what I try to do with you is teach you to not just move by doing forward head posture. Like if you need to bring your head forward, move from your rib cage, right? If you need to look back, twisting from the rib cage. Good. So on your next one, you're going to float the face away from the ground and stay. Circle the shoulder blades back and down. Back and down, back and down. Keep them back and down and just lift them off the ground and hold. Good, and now round over your ball, rest your forehead down and take 3 more deep breaths. So forehead on the floor, upper back is rounded. Breathe into the upper back. Wonderful. Okay, come back off of your ball and grab out your roller and lay on your back on it, head to tail on your back. Goalpost arms. So inhale into your back. Exhale, sink down your front. Interlace fingers together above your head. Keep breathing, keep stretching. Keep your fingers interlaced and straighten your arms over your head. Try to rest your thumbs on the ground. See if you can. Yeah, if you have the range. Now notice your rib cage. So when we straighten our arms overhead, do you see how you want to pop your ribs out? So that is how shoulder tightness affects your back and affects your core. It's popping the ribs disconnects you from your abdominals, from your core. So that's why I like to stretch your shoulders, because then when you're reaching for something, your abs are helping you instead of it dumping into your back, you know. Okay, unclasp your hands and go to T, resting the back of your hands on the floor. Straighten your legs on the ground as well. Very good. So this is a nice little hip opener. Open your legs about as wide as your mat. Okay, you're gonna squeeze the roller with your butt muscles and then release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Great. Now squeeze with your right butt muscle and reach through your right heel like you're trying to touch the wall. Good. And then left butt muscle, reach through your left heel, back and forth. Okay, relax your legs. Now this one's a little weird. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades to the roller behind you, squeeze them, and then separate them from the roller. So you can think about reaching through your hands wide. Good. And now squeeze the blades in and then reach wide. So the blades will squeeze the roller and then come apart. Yeah, just your best, you know. Okay, relax. Good work. Bend your knees, put your feet on the floor. Put your hands on your waist, as if your hands were like in two little pockets of your sweater, okay? So all fingers in the front. Eyes closed, breathe into your spine, into your back. And then exhale, tighten a belt under the tips of your fingers. Repeat. Bring hands down to touch pubic bone. Exhale, tighten under your thumbs and bring pubic bone towards belly button. Inhale, spread your sit bones back to neutral. Good, do it again. Now this one is another moment where it's tempting to pop your ribs. Try not to. Try to feel the ribs heavy on the roller. Okay, return to neutral. Put your arms on the ground by your side. So keep your bra line on the roller, keep the T table in your pelvis, and lift the right arm to the sky, left leg tabletop. Hold here, check the T table, check the bra line, relax the shoulders. Okay, we're gonna reach the leg and the arm. So the leg goes away, the arm goes overhead. Let's do 10. Don't change your tea table. Okay, set the limbs down. Other limbs. Ten. Okay, let's do it again. Make it even better this time. So this is core strength. It's not a six-pack. It's the ability to stabilize on the roller right now. That is core strength. And you all look really good. Really, really good. Okay, change. Good. Put your limbs down really nice, everyone. Come off the roller and lay on your back on the mat. Grab your Gertie ball and put it behind your heart. Hands behind your head. We're doing some ab curls. So this is the reverse of what we did earlier, right? You were laying your chest on the roller. We were just moving the rib cage. So same thing, but flipped over. So you're gonna lay back until maybe your knuckles graze the ground. Maybe you can go that far. And then exhale, belly goes in, and you move at the ball, okay? We move from the ball to round up and lay back. So now this is ab work, right? So the abdominals move you. The core stabilizes you. So the fact that you're not, moving your pelvis all over the place or wobbling is your core mostly. And the fact that you're ab curling is your abdominals. There's a little overlap, of course, but basically that's what it is. Okay, now hold up in your ab curl. You're gonna exhale belly in and float one leg to tabletop, alternating. Good. So don't go too far. The knee should just be sort of right above the hip. Don't let your pelvis move. Okay, now hip flexors are what's lifting your leg. The abs and the core are what's keeping you in an ab curl and on the ball, not falling off the ball. Okay, good. Now we're going to put a bunch of things together. So you're going to put your feet down, lay back, sit up with a rotation towards the right knee, and then lift the right knee to tabletop. And return second side. Good. Now lay back until maybe your knuckles rest on the ground. It's just a little bit of a break. And then move the ball to the top of your shoulders. Ab curl. Try to flatten your low back on the ground. So you're going to tuck this time. You're tucked. Your whole spine is in a C curve, but you've got a long throat though. Long throat. Tabletop your legs. Alternate toe tapping, 5 sets. So sink your ribs a little more, Estelle. As you come up a little higher. Yeah. Now straighten away one leg, rotate towards the other knee. Switch it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, rest. Take the ball out and just lay down on your back. Really good job. Really good job. Okay, put your hands on your pelvis. Find your T-table. So that means your fingertips touch the pubic bone. The palms rest on the hip points. And those three bones make like a level table you could put a teacup on. Okay, that's what I mean by that. And then hips distance feet. Okay, so you're gonna exhale, press into your heels and lift into a full bridge all the way up. Now come down by creasing at the pinky finger and make your T-table on the floor. So this is called a hinge bridge. Repeat it. And if I had to kind of boil down the whole point of Pilates to one thing, it would be this very important skill. The ability to hinge at the hips. Because we need this all day long. We need this to walk around and bend over, to sit in a chair. Like, we need this skill. And if we're not doing it right, we wear out our back and our knees and all kinds of things. So this is not a small thing that you can all do this and you know even what I'm talking about. Okay, so good job. Now I'm gonna add some curveballs for you. So as you're lowering down to your T-table, hover 1 inch off the ground and just check. You could still balance a teacup on your low belly. Just check that. All right, now stay right here. You're gonna do single leg knee sway. So you open up one knee and return without tipping over your teacup. You should feel your low back working hard and your hamstrings working hard. Okay, now march. Lift one leg at a time. You could do a heel lift, a weight shift. You could go all the way to tabletop. You have to find your level that's appropriate right now. Good. Great, okay. Set your butt down for a second just to rest because it's a lot of work. You all did really good with that. Now lift up into a full bridge and we will do the same thing. So single leg knee sway. And then marching. Wonderful. Reach both arms to the sky. Peel down very slow. So ribs, lower back, hips, and then hug your knees in to give your low back a rest. Good job. Really good job. So impressed with you all. Okay, we're gonna do a little side lying, so turn on to the right side. Support your head. And I want the feet behind you, as far behind you as they can go. So that means the knees and the hips are aligned. You can think of pushing your hips forward to get in the right position. Good. All right, let's open the top knee. Great. Bring your legs forward so your feet are in line with your spine. And keep opening the top knee. So Johanna, that's a little too far forward. Yeah. Feet should just be in line with you now. There you go. Still want to have your T-table. Try not to let the hip move backwards. Good. Bring your bottom knee towards your chest. Straighten out the top leg. Now lift the top leg up to hip height and stack your hips, okay? Make sure that top hip hasn't rolled back. Good. You're going to draw a circle. And reverse it. Good. And then rest. Turn onto your belly. Rest forehead on back of hands. Legs outer hip distance. Engage the right butt muscle. Lift the right thigh up. Alternating. Good. Lift both legs up, float your head off your hands, and just open and close your legs. Good. Keep going. Awesome. Rest. Turn on to your left side. Clams, feet behind you. Press your hips forward, opening up the front of your hips. Feet are back. T-table, ribs in. Go ahead and open that top knee. Bring your knees forward until your feet are in line with your spine. Make sure you still have your T-table. Okay, open up your top knee now. Great. Now bring your bottom knee towards your chest and straighten out your top leg. Lift it up to hip height. Stack your hips. And you're going to draw a circle. Reverse. Good. Rest, turn onto your back. Grab your Franklin balls and put one under each butt muscle. So just see if you can relax. You could straighten your legs if it felt good to you, but you've technically made it to the end of class. So I'm going to just let you stay here for as long as you've got time for. And thank you all for coming. And please have a good rest of your Monday. Goodbye, ladies.